Well done, thank you. Bloody. The marriage ceremony is an occasion when we can acknowledge and celebrate the special relationships we share with family and with friends. Today, that is of a loving father, Kurt, and a whole plethora of handsome young men or friends. So I would like to ask Kurt, and all of you please, do you all give your blessing and support to this marriage?
Yes.
Marvellous, thank you. Do you want to give your daughter a kiss, Kurt? Would you like to sit down, everybody, over on my left? Are we okay with that?
Yep.
Lovely, so everyone's seated. So good afternoon, and on behalf of myself and all my colleagues, I'd like you to be welcome to Southover Grange for the wonderful wedding of Richard and Lauren on their very special day. Marvellous, we can carry on. So Richard, Lauren, today you will exchange vows which will unite you as partners in marriage. Will you take Lauren to be your lawful wedded wife, to be loving and faithful and loyal to her for the rest of your married life together?
I will.
Wonderful. So Lauren, will you take Richard to be your lawful wedded husband, to be loving and faithful and loyal to him for the rest of your married life together?
I will.
Brilliant. So Richard, I'm going to ask you to repeat this after me.
Mommy, very good.
I declare that I know of no legal reason
I declare that I know of no legal reason
why I, Richard Martin Cale,
why I, Richard Martin Cale,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Lauren Louise Gibbs.
to Lauren Louise Gibbs.
Okay. I declare that I know of no legal reason.
I declare of no legal reasons.
You can do that again. I'll do a little bit. So I declare
I declare
that I know of no legal reason.
that I know of no legal reasons
Perfect. Why I, Lauren Louise Gibbs,
why I, Lauren Louise Gibbs,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Richard Martin Cale.
to Richard Martin Cale.
Thank you. Again, Richard, repeat after me. Looking at Lauren, you're marrying Lauren, you're not marrying me. Forever the registrar, never the bride. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I, Richard Martin Cale,
I, Richard Martin Cale,
take you, Lauren Louise Gibbs,
take you, Lauren Louise Gibbs,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Perfect. Lauren? I, Lauren Louise Gibbs,
I, Lauren Louise Gibbs,
take you, Richard Martin Cale,
take you, Richard Martin Cale,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
Perfectly done, thank you. So we now come to the exchange of rings. So I think I have the wonderful Daniel. Your moment to shine, Daniel. So the first ring, if you just give that to Richard, that's right, Richard, if you just pop that on the top ones. That's it, perfect. Again, looking at Lauren, repeat after me. Lauren, I give you this ring
Lauren, I give you this ring
as a token of my love and my loyalty,
as a token of my love and my loyalty,
and as a reminder of the vows
and as a reminder of the vows
I have made to you
I
today.
have made to you today.
May you wear this with love,
May you wear this with love,
now and always.
now and always.
Beautiful. If you want to put that on, that's okay. Lovely. Right, Daniel. There to you. Same thing on. Pop it on Richard. Okay, repeat after me. Richard, I give you this ring
Richard, I give you this ring
as a token of my love
As
and
a-
my loyalty. As a token of my love
as a token of my love
and my loyalty,
and my loyalty,
and as a reminder of the vows
and as a reminder of the vows
we have made today.
we have made today.
May you wear this with love,
May you wear this with love,
now and always.
now and always.
Perfectly done. Pop that on. So, it therefore gives me great pleasure to declare that you are now legally married. Congratulations.
moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one right beside me, is where I belong. From this moment on, from this moment, I have been blessed. I live only for your happiness and for your love. I give my last breath from this moment on. I give my hand to you with all my heart. I can't wait to live my life with you. I can't wait to start. You and I will never be apart. My dreams came true because of you. From this moment, as long as I live, I will love you. I promise you this, there is nothing I wouldn't give from this moment on. Oh Lord, you're the reason I believe in love, and you're the answer to my prayers from up above. All we need is just the two of us. My dreams came true because of you.
Promise that won't take more than 4 hours, is that about right?
Yeah.
And we're starting off with your groom, Richard.
Thank you all for coming today. I've been worried about the speeches because I know there's some pretty interesting ones coming up. I know from experience, don't I, Leanne? So, some good ones on that table, especially. It's been a day beyond all my expectations. Just want to say thank you to everyone for coming and making it such a special day. Sorry about the pizza van. Nothing we can control about that, but you will all get fed soon. It's coming. It's just late. It's fine. A couple of little thank yous I want to say. First one today is my new father-in-law, Kurt, who's been by my side since day one. He's backed me since day one, and I'll never forget it. Well, I'll never forget it. Never forget it at all. I've been to a lot more football than I ever thought I would be, and for those of you that know me, that's a surprise. Even more than I thought. Wow. So yeah, thank you for that, Kurt. Never thought I'd be a Brighton fan after playing Crystal Palace. It's happened. And you've been my own personal critic for commentary and Crawley as well, so that's been very valuable to me. Thank you very much. I look forward to way more of that moving on, as my actual father-in-law now. And then one other little thank you I've got is for Shayla over in the far corner there. She's a long way away. So I just want to say, a new in-law for me as well, and sister-in-law. Thank you for being there for when I just need to let off steam. Whenever I needed someone just different to talk to, you're the little sister I never had. Thank you, Shayla. And another massive thank you to my family, the Hales, and to Miranda and Kevin for coming along. Yeah, cool. They get mentioned. So the main part tonight, it's been an incredibly touching and emotional experience to marry my soulmate. We met in 2016, and on more than one occasion I thought we might have stayed in 2016. But the fact that we're still together is testament to the devotion that we have to each other, and the fact that we knew for each other going forward. We've grown as people massively since 2016, and there's going to be a lot more growing. Hopefully not in this way. Got a lot. Many more trips, many more experiences together. Can't wait. Thank you for being by my side. Some of the hardest and some of the most amazing times of my life. Lauren, we've got the rest of our lives to battle over who loves each other the most. We've only got until 12 a.m. at the club, so
I'll win.
let's get this start moving. On to the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the father of the bride. Go.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Before I begin, I just need to make sure that I have the right speech, as I'm always getting my daughter's names mixed up, and don't want to do the same at Lauren's wedding. With hindsight, I should have known that thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3 were had. It would have been so much easier to use the speech I made for Leanne's wedding, to cross out the names and switch them with the wonderful couple. Before you, but I figured I might as well put in the effort to make a new one. Waiting for my daughters to get married has been like waiting for a bus to show up. Wait for ages, and then within the span of 9 months I've had 2. Hopefully I can have a break for a bit. Now, I'd like to inform you that this is a party political speech made on behalf of the wedding party. I welcome you all aboard Richard and Lauren's love train. I hope that you all have valid tickets, otherwise Richard will be hounding you for excess fares. Hopefully this speech doesn't derail the mood in here. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kurt, Upper Bear, according to my daughters, an incredibly proud father and the one conducting this service. Hopefully the track stays clear and there aren't any delays. I can't even begin to polar express how proud I am of the wonderful woman that she's going into. And how over the moon I am that she has been able to find such a caring and compassionate partner in Richard. Even more so, I'd like to thank you all for being here to celebrate this joyful occasion. It's truly an honour for me to witness Lauren and Richard start their life together as husband and wife. Watching my daughters grow into this gorgeous, beautiful bride has filled me with so much joy. I'd also like to thank Richard's parents, Martin and Charlotte, for raising such an intelligent, hard-working, dedicated and well-mannered son with extremely good taste. In addition, I would also like to remember absent parents, Maggie's, George and Margaret, and mine, John and all. I know that they'd be happy on this special day along with other family and friends that aren't here. I'd also like to give a special mention to my wife Terry Ann, and how fantastic it is that she could be here. This is the first event that she's attended since last September when she was at the Ann and Sandstorm. Lastly, I'd like to thank my Pud for all her hard work in organising my speech for me. Tech-savvy knowledge, without her, I'd be all over the place. As of today, the happy couple have been together for 8 years and have been planning this event for around 4 years. In that time, they've been all across the globe making memories that they will be able to cherish for the rest of their lives. One memory I cherish is Friday the 16th of May 1997 at Crawley Hospital, the day that Lauren was born. Ironically, it must be fate that she was married a man who lived in Crawley for the majority of his life. She was very lucky that she was the only baby that I had cut her umbilical cord. So let's cut to the chase. That should be scarred for life, let's hope not. At an early age, I thought Lauren, who we all call Lolly, was going to be a hairdresser. When she was around 7, I remember one afternoon, an angry and irate neighbour knocked at our door. I opened the door and this lady said to me, "What are you going to do?" "Your daughter's just cut my daughter's hair." I looked and the girl had a very uneven fringe. I said, "What do you want me to do?" It turns out her daughter had given Lauren the scissors and had asked Lauren to cut her hair, so she did. So ironic considering she never did things when her bride asked. In her teens, Lonnie was coerced into going to football games with me, and no one else in the family wanted to go. One game in particular was quite eventful in London. I stayed with Canada and somehow I'd managed to lose that ticket. Anyway, after we got some replacements done, Lauren came with me and we got autographs. Lauren was very helpful taking photographs of the players. I know how it sounds, but going to football had advantages for Lauren. One Thursday afternoon, I got a phone call to say that I'd won a competition to watch Man United playing at Carrington. That was great. But the only problem was that I had to get to Manchester for 9 a.m. in the morning. Lauren wasn't very interested in going, but when she realised that that I was going to fly from Gatwick, she was suddenly all too keen to go on the plane, hence a love of flying. Although now I think about it, it might have been more to do with the fact that we spent 20 minutes after landing inside the cockpit, thanks to my logbook, which I had since 1968 and the captain signed. We got stuck there and had to deal with security. One last story of being dragged around by me before I dragged this out too long. I've got some standing tickets to see King play at Brighton for myself and my brother, but Dean didn't want to stand. So I asked Lauren if she'd like to go. She had absolutely no idea who King were. Needless to say, she went with me, and it was then that a new King fan was born. And to crown it all off, her and Richard are going to see King play in Toronto this September. One thing I certainly do not miss is what my girls called toilet time. This is when one of them would be on the toilet with the door open, chatting to the others. I never understood what this thing was all about. Lauren and Richard met on some online dating site, Tinder or Grindr. Whatever it was, I'm not tech-savvy enough to know from a man that called selfies smiles. Either way, they met at Hayward Station on the 29th of June 2016 and went to Pizza Express. Hence why, 8 years later, they are getting married, and their first meal when it arrives will be a pizza. For me, Richard is the dream son-in-law. He loves football, and this May, he fulfilled a dream to watch Groom play and win at Wembley with Lauren. Something I guess I will never see happen. He also does commentating at Crawley for the Crawley Town FC audio descriptions in his spare time, which specialises in commentating for those that are visually impaired. I'm so lucky that when I get to watch Crawley, I'm able to get a headset and listen to Richard. It's like having my own personal commentator. Also, on top of that, he engages in, it looks to me like silent grunt. There's a headset and he grunts away. And he loves politics, so he's loving it all at the moment. Let's hope the wedding party get a few seats. Could I ask you all to stand with me and raise your glasses and toast the happy couple? Lauren has been a special star in my life. Let Richard take care of looking after her and her penny with Milo. I know that he will love and cherish her every bit as much as I do. Here is a toast to the happy couple, a healthy life with endless love, lots of laughter, and especially visiting every hard rock cafe. Thank you, Kurt.
Next on the list of about 18 is Noah, Lauren's nephew.
Oh, no.
Yeah, cut the front of those.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Noah, Lauren's best nephew. I am also known as the Grand Speech Master, due to my hilarious and incredible speeches. Lauren's dad tried his best with his speech. I did help him a little bit, but he will never get as many laughs as me. He is only in speech apprentice. June is the worst month for apprentice because there are 4 birthdays, Father's Day, and now Lauren's wedding. They can be broken skinned. If you cannot take it, then you will have to pay a fine towards my bank account. I need the honeymoon fund. So, why do mermaids wear seashells?
Why?
Because seashells and seashells are too big. This is my advice to Richard, and told him about the 3 rings of marriage: the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffer ring. The biggest joke of them all are politicians. Here's a joke. As you can see, my suit is blue. That's it. As many of you know, Lauren is good at crocheting, so hopefully she can crochet me some money. I would like to ask Lauren's guinea pig for a joke or 2, but he can't talk. But finally, I have a nature poem for Lauren and Richard.
Oh!
Grasses ring, the lake leaves, the hummingbird calls as the water falls. Off falls the majestic tree, the majestic trees dance in the breeze. Off falls the leaves to begin a journey through nature. Plant life is special, so treat it with respect, because what could happen to it is nothing you would expect.
Follow that, as they say. Following that is good luck, Danielle, Groom's sister. Groom's sister. Good.
Can I just sit here?
Yeah.
I'm clearly not a best man giving a best man speech, so I'm not going to go on for too long, and I'm not funny. Just a little note from a big sister. In 1995, when I was 8, was when my brother Richard came into the world. A little blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy who was so clever and happy. In his toddler years, Richard loved Thomas the Tank and Friends, and he literally had all the train sets of them and knew all of the names by heart. I thought he'd end up working on trains one day. Not long after this, he knew everything about the planets and all the names of compositions. He was already smarter than me by the age of 4 or 5. We both shared enough for the film Titanic at one point, although for very different reasons. I loved Leonardo DiCaprio, and he loved watching the sinking of the boat over and over again. Richard's always had a huge love of football. He was so good starting at Maidavale Colts and going all the way to Crystal Palace Juniors, so unfortunately he had his knee injury, which sadly hindered Richard's career in football. This ultimately led to Richard's career falling to his first love of trains. During all this time, Richard has cared deeply about the world, our environment and politics, and made not only his family, but many people in Crawley proud, building a local Green Party to give people a green option to vote. Richard's always been adventurous and independent, but now he has met Lauren, and they've shared so many adventures together so far, and now share many more as husband and wife. I recently got to share one of these adventures on Richard's stags and 10-week away in Croatia, where I met the best of Richard and Lauren's friends, family, and we all had such an amazing time, so thank you for that. I couldn't be happier for Richard to marry such a kind and caring and also adventurous lady like Lauren. Richard has certainly met his match, and I'm so happy to now have Lauren as a sister-in-law. So I'm guessing next comes children. Many more adventures to come. Congratulations, I love you both very much.
Setting the mood for the rest of the wedding. Final word goes to the bride.
Hello everyone. I'd like to start off by saying thank you all for coming to celebrate Richard and I. It's been exactly 4 years to the day since we got engaged, and today is in fact our 8th anniversary. We've achieved so much together, over 19 trips abroad and 18 Hard Rock cafes completed. We've managed to move out and make a home, learning all sorts along the way. I explored love for bacon that I never knew I had, cheesecake being my favourite creation. I've always had a love for crafting, as you can see. And Richard is my go-to guy when it comes to taking me to craft stores. He also has to deal with the fact that our spare room is indeed my craft room. But crafts have a tendency to make their way in other rooms of the flat. Our relationship is a fairly even balance. I'm the DIYer of all things, and he's the adult dealing with bills. I'd never thought I'd find someone who makes me so happy. He's always been by my side for that support, a shoulder to cry on, a push through the things that scare me, and just being there, cheering me on. I could continue, but we'd be here all day. I'd like to say a few thank yous, starting with my bridesmaids. You've each played a special part in the hen do's and the wedding journey in general, making these moments moments to remember. These also include Lauren, Tash, and Vicky. I also want to say an extra special thank you to Vicky. She played a big part in the organising of the first hen do, but not only that, she's been there for me every morning at work, me to rant and rave about absolutely everything.
No, I'm actually going to cry.
This wedding process has certainly been a journey, but clearly it wasn't too bad, as you can see. Richard and I made it happen. So again, thank you everyone, and let's start the night away.
So everyone together, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations! And this is their first dance.
Cause I'm still so far from home. Cross your heart and hope to die. Promise me you'll never leave my side. Show me what I can't see when it's dark and my eyes is gone. You got me on my knees, I'm your only call. Cross my heart and hope to die. Promise you I'll never leave your side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join your bride and groom on the dance floor. Hold everybody on the dance floor.
I see, cause I'm telling you, you're all I need. I'll never leave, so you can drag me through